Yo, 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 what's going on at the fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on a legend and two future Hall of Famers in this fight game. We have Errol, the true Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division, WBC, the IBF, and the Super WBA Unified World Champion. Then we have Terence, T-Boy Crawford, the three-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, the current WBO welterweight world champion. And then we have that bad man, Mike Tyson. We all know the youngest heavyweight undisputed world champion. Tyson is a man that helped revolutionize the game as a heavyweight. But Mike Tyson is switching his mind up on the Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight. I want y'all to listen to what he had to say, and I'll be back with the great assessment, family.
Hell of a fight.
Hell of a fight, huh?
Yeah, you gotta listen. You got a master in there with a mean hell of a motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
And I would go, but the master is coming up in weight. He's the small guy. But he's been successful with big guys. And
right.
I used to look at the fight that Terence had with Porter, and I looked at the fight that he had with Porter. He handled Porter so easily when it was up and down fight with Spence. But then again, styles make fights.
Exactly.
The last fight Spence had with the Cuban, god damn. He got up, he got dropped, got up. The guy's a hell of a fighter too. Got up and killed him. You can't stand still with Spence. You gotta move.
Yep. Southpaw too.
Yeah, he has to do a lot of movement. He has to do a lot of movement because if you stand still, he'll break you down. You can't let him on you on Spence.
Now, as y'all can see, at first Mike Tyson was picking Terence Crawford to beat Errol Spence until he went and watched Errol Spence and seen what Errol Spence was made of. You understand what I'm saying? And now he's saying, listen, the master is coming up. Now, you know, Errol Spence is a big guy. He's a bad motherfucker. And one thing Mike Tyson like is a bad motherfucker. And he see that Errol Spence ain't no joke, fam. He see that Errol Spence ain't no joke. You feel me? Now, Terence Crawford is a bad boy. I wasn't mad that Mike picked Terence Crawford. What I said was I didn't like Mike's reasoning for picking Terence Crawford, which is I only saw a little bit of clips on Errol Spence highlights. And that's why he was picking Bud. But when he went and done his research, y'all see how he came back. Now, still, Bud Crawford is a bad boy. Terence Crawford, man, like he said, he came up and he been handling big guys. He made a statement that Terence Crawford handled Sean Porter easily. Negative again, Mike. Negative again. Porter had a rough time. Crawford had a rough time with Porter, just like EJ was having a little, physical fight with Porter. But I thought EJ won 8-4, and we seen Crawford got him up out of there. So, about Crawford stopping Porter, a lot of people look at that and they make their pick off of that, and they make assumptions off those things. But that really, you can't really do that because Terence Crawford fought a different Sean Porter, which was still a good Sean Porter, don't get me wrong, and I'm not taking nothing away from him. He the first man to stop Porter, he deserves his credit. But the Sean Porter that fought Errol, the true Spence Jr., was the best Sean Porter of his career. I'm going to repeat this. The Showtime Sean Porter that fought Errol, the true Spence Jr., was the best Showtime Sean Porter of his career. You feel me? Meaning Porter didn't leave no stone unturned. He did everything his father told him to do. He did everything Barry Hunter told him to do. He did everything Coach Larry Wade told him to do. Y'all heard all those names that Porter had in his camp? He went to the Porter performance. He went over to Snack. He did everything that he had to do to be 100% against Errol, the true Spence Jr., and still came up short. You know what I mean? Now, the Porter that fought Terence Crawford was the Porter that said, I can do half of what I did, and I can still go in there and compete, which he still competed, but you seen what happened when you don't go that extra mile. You get your ass put down by Bud Crawford and you get stopped. So credit to Bud. But back to Mike. You see, Mike said Crawford can't sit still against Errol Spence, which everybody know because he's going to break you down. He's a mean motherfucker, as he said. A mean motherfucker versus a masterful boxer in Terence Crawford, but the difference is Errol Spence is a masterful boxer himself. Yes, sir, he is. He just shows the go out there and maul motherfuckers down because, like you say, I like to have fun and get your ass up out of there. Period. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be a hell of a fight, fam. But y'all see Mike Tyson is switching that tone. That's because he sat down, he did his research, and like a real man supposed to do, after you said something out of turn, come back and right your wrong, man. Come back and right your wrong. Mike Tyson came back and wrote his wrong by saying he feel like, Terence Crawford go win. Now he's like, I don't know. I don't know. Errol Spence is a mean boy. I seen him going there and he said something else that was wrong. He didn't get dropped by the Cuban mic. He got a little buzz. You know what I'm saying? He got caught, whop, bop, bam, looking down for the mouthpiece and shit. Ugas got him a good one in there. Caught Errol Spence on his chinny chin chin. Knocked my dude back to the ropes. Made my heart drop. Made a lot of people in the arena heart drop. Because we like, goddamn, what happened? I didn't see the mouthpiece drop at first. Because I'm looking, I just seen Errol Spence put his face down. So I thought Ugas caught him with one beam. Made him look down there. Ba-boom. I'm like, oh, shit. But I seen with the mouthpiece. And Ugas got him a little slick one in. But Errol came back in that 7th round, like Mike said, and demolished his motherfucking ass. Demolished him. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what happened when you do the full research and really look at Errol Spence as a legend and then make your pick. You know what I mean? Then make your pick. Because Roy Jones and all them boys, I think they're just going for Crawford because they like Crawford more. But when you sit down and really watch Errol Spence and look what that man do, you go say, you know what? I just can't pick Crawford like that. You know what I mean? To everybody out there that think Crawford go do this and do that, you know, cut it out, man. Keep it real. It's going to be a hell of a fight. Yeah, I know Money B, I got it as a 50-50, but I got my dude Errol Spence coming out on top. I got EJ being victorious because I think this going to be a dog fight like Mike said. I think Bud ain't going to move around the ring like people really think he going to do because I think at 147, I think that little weight taking a toll on Bud. And that's why he fight the way he fight. You know what I'm saying? And Bud, he like to prove a point. So when EJ catch him and cluck him and crack his ass, he's going to want that lick back because the crowd is going to go crazy. You dig me? The crowd is going to go crazy, homie. You feel me? So it's going to be one hell of a fight, man. They need to get this shit done. They need to hurry up and announce this shit and give us this fight because too many people want to see this shit for them not to get it done, man. Too many people want to see it for them not to get it done, man. This is the biggest fight of 2022. This is going to be that bang, that blockbuster, the sentence in 2023. Like, yes, sir, we got some good shit to look forward to. You dig me? So they need to do what they got to do to get this fight done because it's so many speculations, so many people that's going back and forth. It's a handful that's picking Spence. It's a handful that's picking Bud Crawford. A lot of people think they know what they talking about. A lot of people think Bud is the baddest motherfucker on the planet. A lot of people think Spence is the baddest motherfucker on the planet. A lot of people think Bud got more than his toolbox, and people saying Spence got shit that he just haven't shown yet. A lot of people think that Bud can catch Errol Spence and knock him out. A lot of people think Errol Spence is just going to walk Bud down and maul his ass. A lot of people think it's going to be a close fight. A lot of people think it's going to be a draw, but we need to get this fight on and popping so we can see who's right. You know what I mean? Errol think he the baddest man. Bud think he the baddest man. They both at 147. They both undisputed. They both undefeated, but this is for undisputed. You feel me? They both undefeated, and this is for undisputed. It gets no bigger than this in boxing. It gets no bigger than this in boxing. When you have legends like Mike Tyson, you have legends like Roy Jones. You know what I'm saying? Julio Cesar Chavez, and people of that nature that's picking Canelo Alvarez, Floyd Money Mayweather, fucking Oscar De La Hoya, all the big dogs, everybody, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hitman Hearn, everybody who's somebody who got a say-so in this fight. Everybody want to see this fight. It's up to y'all to make it happen. It's up to y'all to make it happen. But Mike Tyson has come out, everybody. He recanted his statement on he just think Terence Crawford going to beat Errol Spence to saying Errol Spence is a bad motherfucker and that it's going to be close and that Terence Crawford better be very careful in there with this motherfucker Errol Spence because the master coming up, he's the smaller guy. You understand me? You understand me? So a lot of y'all out there that's talking about, well, he picked him. When they do that research, they know the truth. This going to be a good one, man. This going to be a good one. I can't wait for it to get made. And it's on and cracking. Shouts out to Mike for coming back and righting his wrong. Shouts out to Terence Crawford. Shouts out to my dog EJ, man. Let's get this fight going so we can get this bragging rights going. Straight like that. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving and nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. You want to donate OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.